Hi, back again, we start. Today we make this house here. That is this house here. We jump over, that was the last house we built it, we jump over them and them because they are too simple. We make them later. We make now this house here. And so we see here's nothing. Here's the front and the side, and it is a single house with no other side there. So we start with the roof. So add mesh plane, rotate X 90 degrees, scale down. Should be longer, so scale X. It has many doors, 5 or 6 doors. So we have that and 3 of this round stuff there. I think that can be okay. And you see the first part from the roof goes up there. That means when we take here this edge, extrude and bring them there, then we extrude again, bring it there, then we extrude and bring it middle and little up, and extrude on the other side down. And there it goes the same way. So we can look from here and extrude, bring it till there, and extrude there. So we have built that roof thing there. We close now the faces there. On the other side also. So we have that. Oh, here should be a little bit down under. Let's see. So we take here simply Control R, make a loop in here on the side and scale them a little and bring it up. The same we must do now with them here. And then we should have it. Scale set 0 to make it straight. And then I think that's nearly that what we got there. Good. So we have done that. We need this front here. So that are 6 of each. 6. So we go in here, Control R, make a loop on that side, another loop on that side, and then 6 counts. So Control R and 6. Can you see it left down under on this side? There is number of counts 6. There you can see how much you have selected. So we have done that. Then we have here a place for this roof there. So we'll let that there. Bring that a little bit more up. So like that. And now each one has this trait there. That means we make Control R again, a loop in for the top windows. And then we make them stronger, so I give you the screencast keys first. Then we need the upper part of the window, so Control R, that is the upper part then. And now each one has his strong big side. So we simply make it there. Good, and one Control R down under for this thickness there. So we have to go with all that is class more in the background. So we can select them by right click. And that are 7 I see, not 8. That makes it a little bit other. So then we dissolve this edge and dissolve that edge. Now we have 6 on the way. And that means we take with background selection, word selection and border selection and can bring that now together. So we have now the 6 counted one. We can disable background selection. We can now select here our 6 windows and extrude them back. Then this part should have another color for sure, that is brown later, and this whole thing goes in the back. So we have to select here the other type also. Oh, we forgotten here one. So Control R, we must make here a loop. Good. So here we simply must make more loops. Control R, make a loop here for the distance when we go back, and one on the top, so that we can take the middle part there and bring them backward without destroying the front. And Control R here, all loop. So then we take background selection, word selection, look from the front, and then we have to cut them out. So border selection, first we select all, and now we deselect the outer lines, that here, and be careful with the back side that you don't mark them with you. Then when we have select that, we can simply bring them back, and then we have that depth there, and that is done. Good. File, save. I think the roof all in all a little bit high. So we take background selection, word selection, border selection, and bring them a little down. That can work. I don't know what that here is. So we dissolve that edge there, or delete it. Yeah, delete was the better result. And here is open, so we have to close. Good. File, save. Now we see here on the right side there are 3 windows in there. So we make there 3. Add mesh cube, scale down, scale set. That should be one of them. They are big ones, but long also. So scale set a little bit more. I think that can work. Then we can take Shift D and make them 3. Then we join them all together. Then we have to apply the rotation scale because we changed the scale. So rotate set 90 degrees. We give them another color to see that better. So we give them here red. And then we plug them into. And we see it can be a little bit bigger, so such like that maybe. Yeah, and I think that can work. Should be here in the middle. I think this part is longer than the other one. Yeah, you see it here, that's shorter and that's longer. So we have to bring that side here more in. So with background selection, word selection, border selection, we bring that to the same distance as the other one. Good. Now we have changed the house, so we must here object apply rotation scale again, and I save it as a new version number. In my case, house 13.1. So the name of the red one is cube. So we go to the house, take here the modifier boolean, say we want to use the cube. Operation should be the difference between this both, and apply that. And then we have the holes cut it in. Good, we have that once. Now we need 2 windows down there and a door. So that means we can take that here and simply make that longer. There's the door, and the other one's the windows. Good, so we have to bring them down there, and they're as big as the whole side there. No, it has a thick wall there on each side, so that's only in the middle, but it should be a little bit greater, as high as these windows there. Then it makes sense from the proportion. And I think we can go with each a little bit more space. So that looks more like that, but that here is too small for me, so that must be bigger. It's door. So we have changed there some parts, so we have again to apply the rotation scale of it, the same with the house. The name is also cube, so we go to the house, boolean, cube, difference, apply. Here we see an arrow. He makes it into but out also, so we have to delete the outer part there, and that was because it goes down under the face there, and that he can't close, so he makes some new. I have to close, and here also have to close. Good. These windows will be builded. So file save. We only make them here that are rounded windows there. So we start here with add mesh circle, rotate X 90 degrees, scale down. Take here the upper part, the down part we delete. So that can be okay. So that left, and we make then scale set a little bit lower from the height. That is enough. Now we see here the stair effect. So we simply go there with the offset. So spacebar, search, offset, and there is offset edges, and now we can normally place them by grabbing, no, by scaling. Oh, I don't know. Good. We make it manual like a sorry. You look at Germany is cold land month. Yeah. So then we scale X to get that part there done. That should be the first one. So we can here simply extrude that and bring that till there on the same height. And then simply adjust that to fit with the rest there. And then you have that. Then we take that one once again, Shift D, and bring him down under. See, we must scale X a little to get the same distance everywhere. So there. Then we delete here these parts and look that they all at the same height. Then it's fine. So we can now close that two guys. And then get the down ring. So from there to there, and extrude them backward. Then we bring this other part till this back part, and then we close them both, and then go with the back part and extrude them back also. So we have that stair effect there, and we take for sure the top part from the roof and bring them backward. So we have now that roof part with the stairs there. Now comes this part and the window itself. So we have to take here our window and Shift D, bring them down under, scale, that will be the window in there. So that makes sense for me. We close that both, so we get that. Then we bring down here the window style, so extrude, bring them down too. Have to close. We don't close it here for the moment. Then we have to go here down, so extrude down, same high as there. Then we can scale here X to get here this sides fit with this top part and close that. You see there is a difference because we have hit the wrong one, so we have to search the right one and close it with that. If it is too bright or less bright, we can handle that for sure by tweaking that. There. Good. So we got that. That is the window inner part. So we have to mark So there we need simply bring them back. So that and that one we extrude till the end. So, and then we can close here this part. Kept closed. Make on the other side too. Then we take here, next one is this one and that one, and bring them also back. So extrude again, bring it to the Y. Then we can close here this face. Same on the other side. And done that. So we only have to go with the last part down. So extrude and bring it down. Then we can close it up with this part there, or better we try with that part there. No, with that part there. So close that. Have to close here, that we can adjust, no problem. Here we do the same. That one, that, that, that. Have to close. Good. We have done that. Here can all be scaled like 0, so they are all at the same height, and we can make them as long as we want. That's fine. File, save. Good. Then simply we put in the window itself. It should be class. So we have to Shift D, get them back, F to close, extrude and bring it backward. That here was not only marked, okay. So Shift D, there, F to close, E to extrude, bring it back, and we have that class there. Then we only need here the downcoming parts to get there, that that cross, and you know what I mean here, this cross there, and it has an inner part. So that means we take this inner part, extrude scale, such like that, and then we only go with them here more down. So then we can go here, extrude that back. Oh, it's your face. No, that is the whole structure there. So we select L and go back. Then we get here this ring and extrude them back. So we have the depth to the class. Good. That is done too. Good one. File, save, and now we need this cross as we've spoken about. So add mesh, cube, scale down, scale set. So we have here the big one, and then there should be 2 loops in. Control R, make there 2 loops in. And 20 and scale that down so we have a smaller ones and bring that more up. Then we have that part of the window done, and that is the whole stuff that we bring there. Good. File, save. We have that should be 3 of them, but you see the cross is not with them, so Shift D and join that together as one. Here happens some shit, so we have to go back. Maybe we have forgotten some, I don't know. We see that later. Alligator. Here that is forgotten too. So we take them both and join them together, and then take the house and join them together, and now it fits. Okay. So we bring them to the house, in the house, over the house, you know what I mean. So it should be there, and maybe a little bit smaller, and Alt D, Alt D. So we have the 3 parts there. Bring them more to the middle and a little bit out. So that is the house for that start. Next time is texturing, file, save as, new version number, in this case 2, and we see us in the next tutorial. Thanks for